What about evergreen niches? We talk a lot on this channel about evergreen niches, but this one is a special one to every single Merch by Amazon seller, and those, of course, any sub-niches to vintage niche. And this is really special because I bet that all of us started our journey from those niches, and some times ago they were really successful and were giving us a really good amount of income. Today things are a bit different, but still, what's happening today is that those niches are also thriving. Yes, things have shifted to less income for each seller because everyone wants to have the piece of this very pie. It is what it is, but if you do have lots of free spots on your Merch by Amazon shop, you have to use and utilize those niches. If you did work with those, you understand that you really need to be careful with what you are putting to your keywords, to your title, but this is the other story. Let's talk about those sub-niches. And we on the page Vintage Birthday Shift 4. And why 4? Why not for everyone? Because I wanted us just to understand that this niche is so huge that there could be a possible sub-niche even today, even after those years, when every single seller used those keywords and those sub-niches, you still can get your sport to see 100,000 of results. What does it mean? People are doing pretty good. And you see on the first line, you see sponsored products. What does it mean? It means that people are getting pretty good sales and that sponsorship really paying their bills, because otherwise people would not be spending that amount of money to be on the first line here. Again, of bestsellers, sponsored, more sponsored, and now here we come. And you see that even here you can see normal BSRs, still a little bit not our things. Yes, this is pretty much good, born in 1982, so you understand that those spots, you should rewrite them in a year, you should work with them, but that vintage thing, it's a thing. And you see that even though lots of single products, APA sellers, Merch by Amazon sellers are still doing good, you see that even here, you see that BSR, which is pretty low, 600,000, and it's here 18 birthday gifts for boys. I wouldn't say that those ideas are pretty new, but this one is Vintage Groove Imagine Birthday. So some trends are there, and you see that they are doing good. Legend since February. Even though that's a cat, you can rethink that design because those vintage things, they are pretty boring because they are all the same. Let's niche down that vintage niche a little bit more. And on the page Vintage Retro Car Short. I don't know who's searching for that, but somehow this is a huge niche. You see 60,000 of results, this is a lot. Why people are buying those vintage retro car shorts? Let's find out. You see, we don't have that much sponsored here on the first line, and this means that this niche is pretty much better for newcomers. Again, a little bit of a sponsored, cars retro, not our case. Here we are, first one, Japanese domestic market car, still pretty high BSR. Let's scroll a little bit more. Yes, Valentine vintage car collector. V is for vehicle. So V is for this is too old for Valentine's Things Day. But it is what it is. People are still buying that. Not every single customer yet bought that type of short, so you can try American car formula racing circuits. So you see that those niches are not specifically about birthdays or any holidays, and this means that this is a pretty different niche to have in your inventory. Just a couple words about vintage anniversary shorts. 70,000 over results, and you see, things are pretty good. Those anniversaries, they are completely different niches. Those are upsales for you and for your shop, because for birthday, people would buy just one t-shirt from all of that 100,000 sellers and products, but those are anniversaries, so wedding anniversary, complete fun, man's 50th anniversary, best husband, best wife, trophy husband, annoying each other. So you see that things are pretty wild and a lot of possibilities to niche down. And if you thought that that is it is not classic wife shorts, 50,000 of results, and that is a thing to rethink all your strategies. So prior we had the word anniversary. Here we have classic wife, best wife, and those are different results. You see that those ideas are pretty different. If you have your own ideas, just use those high saturated keywords, and in the end, you'll be competing within that keywords, but with your brand new design, which is pretty awesome. And 2 more words about the last niche for today. You see that the amount of results is completely different. Only 3,000 vintage grandfather birthday shorts. And this really means that grandfather, you can change for all of that 100 relatives types, and then you'll have your own pool of completely different designs. What does it mean? Means that if you have first spots, they are not free as of today or starting from today, or if you forgot about such type of niches, you should start working with them. Mermaid Grandpa, you see that BSR is pretty high. This is definitely a new listing. OMG, it's my grandparents' birthday, so family birthday, and this is that upsale. It's not just a gift for grandfather, like 5 people could wear different sizes, different colors with the same design, your design probably, and that is good money. So you don't have to do anything to have your upsales, and you can't do that unless you have your own shop here. Merch Babes and sellers don't have that opportunity, but here in this niche, you can have just like 5 to 10 sales within one listing, just because the whole family needs those shorts. And if you want to know more what's trending of today on Merch by Amazon, join me in those videos.